So, good day everyone. I am Romelin Balanon from Section Foxtrot. I am here to discuss the theory and philosophy of police service. So, first is the Republic Act 6975, an act establishing the Philippine National Police under a reorganized Department of Interior and Local Government and other purposes as amended by RA 8551, Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998, and further amended by RA 9708. So first is the PNP seal, meaning and symbolism. So first is Lapu-Lapu, hero, is the symbol of embodiment of all genuine attributes of leadership, courage, nationalism, self-reliance, and a people-based and people-powered community defense. So basically, si Lapu-Lapu is nag-represent as the people-based or people-powered community defense since isa sa ka-individual nga tao nga ni kalaban sa kang Magellan during times nga naa ang Spaniards. So, next is laurel. It also a symbol of honor, dignity, and the privilege of being a member of a noble organization where a call to public service is par excellence a commitment to public trust. So, laurel is muna siya ang nag-represent or nag-symbolize nga kung pulis ka, member ka sa isa ka noble organization nga kasaligan sa mga tao nga ikaw committed sa imuhang serbisyo. Next is the shield, a symbol of a Philippine Constabulary, the first national police by virtue of Organic Act number 175. So basically, ang shield, ang katong Philippine Constabulary nga na mugna during the act of act number 175. The next is Medal of Valor, the highest honor that a grateful Filipino nation can bestow on its gallant sons in the service of the Republic. So Medal of Valor, mo ni siya ang pinakadako nga madawat kibali or makuha sa isa ka Pilipino nga naghatag og service sa ato ang country. So next is the 3 stars, symbolized as Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and the 1,700 islands in the territory integrity. So basically, mo ni siya ang atong territorial symbol, the 3 stars. Next is the sun. It symbolizes the flowering, maturing, and ultimate realization of a glorious evolution of the Police Chief Inspector into a national police organization. The traditional light rays represents the fight against provinces whose ideals of courage and patriotism the member of the national police must possess. So basically, ang sun mo ni siya ang nag-symbolize sa ato ang paglaban, paghatag og courage sa usa ka pulis nga dapat mapossess or ilahang makamit. The next is the PNP badge, meaning and symbolism. So, Philippine monkey-eating eagle, the national bird. So, this is symbol of swiftness and velocity, power, courage, and immorality. So, from the word power and courage. So, diraan na ito makuhaan nga. Ang Philippine monkey-eating eagle, or the national bird, nag-symbolize siya og power. Ato akibaling power or courage sa ato ang pagserbisyo. So, next is the PNP shield, symbolize the protection of all citizen. So, from the word PNP shield, so means protection. So kana siya is nagrepresenta siya as a protection sa ato ang mga tao or the Filipinos. So 3 stars, as said a while ago, the Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. 8 sun rays of provinces whose ideals, courage, gallantry, patriotism lead to the revolt against the Spain. So mo na siya ang mga provinces, as I said a while ago, na naghatag og ideals para mahatagan og courage ang ato ang mga PNP officers or mga PNP members. Next is Lapu-Lapu. This symbolizes the bravery of the Philippine National Police. So si Lapu-Lapu, isa na siya sa pinaka matapang na tao diri sa ato since siya mo'y ni-stand para labanan si Magellan or the Spaniards. So mo na nga gi-consider siya as a symbol sa kaisog or katapang sa ato ang Philippine National Police. Then next is the service, honor, justice. It's a vibrant and cogent deeds and actions in response to the needs and wants of the people in distress. So first is honor. Could be a overriding criterion and consideration in the performance of their entrusted task of mission. So honor. Mo ni siya ang na-consider as a entrusted task of mission. Kung nakay isa ka mission, mo ni siya ang nag-consider nga nakay honor or gi-consider imuhang performance sa usa ka mission. So next is justice. Dispense to everyone whatever is due to him without favoritism or discriminating of any sort. So justice, kailangan fair. From the word justice. So fair gina siya. Wala kay gidapigan, wala kay gidapigan or gi-discriminate nga usa ka tao from one person to another. So justice. So kailangan fair siya. So the Philippine National Police. This stands for identity of solidarity. Then the next is the philosophy of the PNP service. Service, honor, justice. So since ang na-discuss na ang honor, justice, ang service is pagserbisyo sa usa ka lugar or ato ang country. Next is the PNP core values, the makadiyos, makabayan, makatao, makakalikasan. Next is the PNP vision, imploring the aid of the Almighty. By 2030, we shall be a highly capable, effective, and credible police service working in partnership with a responsive community towards the attainment of a safer place to live, work, or to do business. So, vision. Ang paglantaw sa usa ka PNP nga ang ato ang lugar is from ang atong country is by the next years or the future years, ang ato ang country is nana siya sa highly capable. Unya ang ilahang police service is effective siya nga makakamit ta og safer place nga atong puy-an, atong trabahoan og ato ang tukudan og mga businesses. Next is the PNP mission. The PNP shall enforce the law, prevent and control crimes, maintain peace and order, and ensure public safety and internal security with the active support of the community. So ang mission nila is mag-enforce sa ato mag-enforce sa law, i-prevent ug mag-control sa mga krimen, mag-maintain sa peace and order, of course. Then the next is the organizational structure of the PNP. The PNP is a line and staff organization because its structure is combination of a line and staff functional organization. Of course, naisagol baya ang PNP, ang line sa PNP or ang organizational structure sa PNP. So the PNP support units, the administrative and operational units, with each unit headed by a director with the rank of Chief Superintendent. Next is the fundamental purpose of police service. Next is the first is the major crime. The homicide, murder, rape, robbery, arson, kidnapping, and other heinous crimes. So mo siya ang mga major or mga dagko ng mga krimen. Next is the offense against public morals, such as vices, gambling, prohibited drugs, etc. Next is the last one is those related to maintenance of peace and order, like illegal possession of weapons or firearms, vagrancy, trespassing, assaults, etc. Or kanang mga actions nga nag-distract or kalaba o nag-distract sa kalinaw sa lugar. So, the police activities. Police activities, first is the prevention of criminality, addressing the roots, causes of criminal tendencies in the community. So, prevention of criminality, paghatag of prevention through awareness. The next is the repression of crime, includes adequate patrolling plus continuous efforts towards eliminating or reducing the opportunity of criminal activities. So, mo ni siya ang pagpatrolya sa mga tanod, sa mga pulis, para magamay-gamayan ang opportunity sa mga criminals nga mo-commit og criminal activities. Next is the apprehending of offenders, includes the taking of custody of offenders together with punishment. This discourage would be criminal. So, apprehending of offenders, dalon siya sa custody para hatagan og kakulang parusa sa iyahang nabuhat nga krimen or nakumit niya nga krimen. Next is the recovery of property. This causes reduction of cost of the crime, which also prevents others from benefiting against crime. So, recovery of properties, pangitaon ang mga nangawala ng mga butang, such as nakawatan ka. Ilahan na siyang i-trace kung asa na siyang mga properties para magamay-gamayan ang cost sa krimen. So, regulation of non-criminal conduct, education of the public falls under this police activity and report concerning sanitations and public safety matters also be considered. So, regulation of non-criminal conduct, paghatag og pag-edukar sa mga tao nga unsay mga police activities para magamay-gamayan ang criminal activities. So next is the performance of related miscellaneous service, assistance to emergencies such as search and rescue, operations, assistance during calamities. So mo na siya ang pag-responde sa mga pulis sa mga kalamidad. So the next one is the home rule theory. Police are considered a servant of the community. Effectiveness of the policemen of their functions depends on the express wishes of the people. Policemen are civil employees whose primary duty is the preservation of the public peace and security. This is applied in countries that have the central government structure. So, ang atong country is belong ani siya nga theory or na-cater na to ni nga theory since ang country is belong siya sa decentralized government structure. Then, ang home rule theory, ang ato lang timanan ani nga, ang mga police, mo'y mga servant siya sa community. Kung unsa ang ihangyo sa mga katawhan, maupod ang respondihan sa mga police since they are servant of the community. The next one is the continental theory. Policemen are considered a servant of a higher authority. Ordinary people have little or no share in all of the police duties, nor have any direct connection with the police function. This theory is applied in countries that have centralized government like France, Italy, and Spain. So, kaning continental theory is pangdato ni siya kibaling ng mga obligation sa police. So, the next one, concept of police service. So, old concept or the traditional, this concept emphasize punishment as the sole instrument of crime control. The yardstick or measurement of police effectiveness was more number of arrests. So, mo ni siya ang old or the traditional concept sa pagresponde sa mga police. Then next is the modern concept. Police is considered as an organ of crime prevention. The yardstick or measurement of police efficiency is the absence of crime. So, ang old concept is pang number of arrest. Ang modern concept is para mawala ang krimen. So, magkuhan hatag og mga preventions para awareness kibali sa mga tao nga about sa mga krimen. Next is the nature of a policeman. Mind of a lawyer, soul of clearing man, heart of a social worker, discipline of an army sergeant, integrity of a saint. So, mind of a lawyer, of course, kaya kabalo ka sa mga balaod. Heart of social worker, dapat dili ka ingon nga hambog gibali. Discipline, dapat disiplinado ka as considered as an army. Then, basic police mission. So, the basic police mission is the preserving order by enforcing rules of conduct or laws. So, mao gina siya ang basic police mission. Then, the police organizational unit. The functional units are the bureau, the largest organic functional unit within a large department. It's comprised the number of division. So, ang bureau mo siya ang pinakadako nga functional unit sa department. So, next is the division. Primary subdivision of a bureau. So, since na storya nga ang bureau is na comprise sa numbers of division, of course, ang division mo na ang pinakaunang subdivision sa bureau. Next is the section. Section is the functional unit within a division that is necessary for specialization. So, daan na makuan ang mga specializations sa usa ka police or usa ka organization. So, the last one is unit. The functional group within a section or the smallest of function group within an organization. So, geographic or territorial units, the post, a fixed point or location to which an officer is assigned for duty. So, post, from the word post, a fixed location kung asa siya na-assign nga or iyahang dutyhan. Then, next is a beat, an area assigned for patrol purposes, whether foot or motorized. So, ang area kung asa sila magpatrol or magpatrolya, maglibot-libot. Then, the next is the sector, an area containing 2 or more beats, routes, or posts. So, ang sector, dako-dako na ni siya nga area nga ang ma-occupy since na siya 2 or more beats, routes, or posts. Daghan na siya kibali nga area. Then, the district, a geographic subdivision of a city or for patrol purposes, usually with its own station. So, kanang bayugan makonsider na siya as a district since na sila own nga station nga or ang dira ang area is ginapatrola nila within their own station. The next is an area, a section or territorial division of a large city. It's comprised of designation district or ang area, of course, ang territorial division. So yes, moto. The next is the type of organizational design. First is a line structure, old, simplest, and clearest form of organizational design. So of course, line structure, so plain lang gid siya. Wala na liko-likuan, plain lang gid siya. Mo ni siya ang nag-refer sa elements of police organization nga nag-perform of work which agencies was created to handle. So, primary line elements of police department are informed, patrol, investigation, and traffic. So, moto siya. Then, the next one is line and staff function. So, ang kagaya na is line lang ito siya. So, internal support functions, the addition of support functions of the line element produces a district organization form, line, and staff structure. So, line and staff structure. So, ang staff is also referred as a support or administrative. So, ang kaning line and staff function is naghatag ra ni siya og support sa mga elements nga ma-produce sa district organization. So, next is functional structure, which the line authority structure of an organization can be modified. Successful police work required the coordination of various subunits or specialized resources to attain a desired objective. So, functional, ilahang functions as a organization or ang ilang successful work, police work requires the coordination of various subunits. So, functions, ang ilahang function as a police. So, mo na siya ang naghatag structure sa ilahang mga functions is a police. So, the next is the principle of police organization. First is the span of control. It is the maximum number of subordinates at a given position that is superior can supervise effectively. Next is the delegation of authority. Organization grows and complexity. It soon becomes apparent that delegation must taken place. Next is the authority. Involves the right to make decisions, give orders, and expect to be obeyed in relation to work assignments. Next is the responsibility and accountability. It is a double obligation. Responsibility is the obligation to perform the assigned work in a suitable manner or to see that someone else does in it suitable manner. And two is accountability. It's a proper performance. Accountability is defined as the obligation of subordinate to report a delegating superior upon the exercise of authority and the performance of the assignment. Next is the delegation. Is the act of transferring selective responsibilities with commensurate authority to one more subordinates. Delegation of authority should from a superior of his immediate responsibility. So, unity of command. Unity of commands means that each person from the bottom to the top of organization has one boss and no one but that boss should be given him direct orders. So, unity of command. Unity ang ilahang command. Isa ra ang mag-command. Next is chain of command. It is an unbroken line of authority that links all persons in organization and defines who responds to whom. So, traditional organizational theories. First is the theory of organization by Lothar Gulick. The planning first. It is the act of knowing what to do and how to do it. Organizing. It is a process of making organizations fit with its objectives, its resources, and its environment. Staffing is a filling and keeping filed position in the organizational structures. Directing, of course, maghatag of directions. So next is the coordinating. It is a manner of integrating the different elements within or outside the organization into an effective, harmonious relationship. Reporting, keeping those whom the executive is responsible informed as to what is going on. Budgeting, of course, budget incomes, expenses. The next is the bureaucratic management by Max Weber. So, hierarchy, each lower office is under the control and supervision of a higher one. There is a right of appeal and the statement of grievances from the lower to the higher. So, division of labor, it is a base of a specified sphere of competence. So, rational rules, next is applied uniformly throughout the organization. Record, administrative act, decisions and rules are put into writing. The rights associated with a position are property of the office and not the office holders. Merit. Employees are appointed and promoted in the basic qualification and special training. Maintenance of personal relationship because rational decision can be made objectively without emotions. So the next is the administrative theory by Henry Fayol. Includes first the division of work or specialization. Next is authority and responsibility, the right to give orders, and the power to extract obedience. Whoever exercises authority has responsibility, of course. Next is the discipline. The essence of obedience, application, energy, and behavior, outward mark of respect and accordance with the standing agreement. So the next is number 4, unity of direction. With one head and one plan for a group of activities having the same objective, unity of command cannot exist without unity of direction. So of course, dili siya mabuo ang unity of command kung walay fair nga direction or exact nga direction. Next is subordination of individual interest of the general interest. The interest of individual or group employees does not prevail over the concerns of the organization. Next is the remuneration of personnel to be fair of the employee and employer. Centralization. The objective purpose. The objective is pursue the optimum utilization of the capabilities of personnel. So, scalar chain, the chain of superiors ranging from the ultimate authority to the lower rank, often referred as to the chain of command. So next is order. Material and human resources should be the right place at the right time. Equity. Employees should be treated with kindness and justice. Stability. The employee needs the time to adjust a new job and reach a point of a very satisfactory performance. Higher turnover will be avoided. So initiative, the ability to conceive and execute a plan should be encouraged and developed at all levels of organization. Spirit, the corps. Since union is strength, harmony, and teamwork become essential ingredients of effective organization. So, open system theory. Organization describe a flexible, adaptive, and organic are associated with one open system. With open system theory. Next is the human relation approach. This was developed in reactions of the mechanistic orientation of traditional organization theories, which were viewed as neglecting or ignoring the human element. Next is the Maslow needs hierarchy. First is the physiological or basic needs, safety needs, belongings and love needs, STEM needs, and the last one is the self-actualization needs. Henry's motivation or hygiene theory. Hygiene factors related to the work environment, while the motivators related to the work itself. Contingency theory. It recognizes that many internal and external environmental variables affect organizational behavior. Theory G includes the job security of workers, participatory decision making, group responsibilities, teamwork, and informal controls, increased quality of products. So, the police function, the line function. This includes the police operations directly addressing the police mission, patrol operations, criminal investigation, and traffic direction and control, and crime prevention activities. So, attribution safety system for uniformed personnel. Attribution system, this shall be established a system of attribution within a uniform members of the PNP within 1 year from effective act and submitted by the PNP to the Commission for approval. So, position, chief with 4 years, deputy chief 4 years, director of the staff service 4 years, regional directors 6 years, and the provincial or city directors was 9 years. The promotion system, within 6 months after the effective of this act, The commission shall establish a system of promoting for uniform and non-uniform personnel of the PNP which shall be based on merits and availability of vacant position of the PNP staffing. So the promotion by virtue of position, any personnel designated to any key positions of rank is lower than that which is required for such position shall, after 6 months of occupying the same, be entitled the rank adjustment corresponding. So, ang kani siya is nag-base lang siya sa rank positions para makakamit ka og rank nga promotion by virtue of position. So, the theory and the police service is na-focus rin siya sa mga adjectives o mga objectives or mga activities nga ginabuhat sa police. So, that will be all. Thank you for listening. God bless.